At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Aghasba. It all begins with a colossal seed.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's start this up. Towers of Aghasba. It's a new game. I just got it this morning. It's a open world survival craft. I guess that's the gist of it. I love these games, right? From Valheim all the way down. Survival games, crafting games, you name it. Let me bring up the description. I'll let you know exactly what they say on Steam. Explore a stunning open world filled with majestic creatures and quirky characters. Nurture withered lands into vibrant ecosystems and flex your creativity as you build a thriving island in balance with nature. It's gotten mixed reviews. There's a day one update because there were some issues. There were black screens, there were crashes, there were necessary logins to the Epic Games something or other. It's early access. There we go. During early access, we plan on adding new features, abilities, quests, and a whole load of other content. I read that they're going to add a new biome every quarter. That looks good. Just from looking at the Steam page and the video, I really like the art style of the game. That kind of drew me in right from the start. Link to Epic Games account. You know what's funny? The game isn't even on the Epic Store. If you want to link your Steam account to your Epic Games account, press sign in. Otherwise, continue. I don't need to do that. Still want the music and sounds, as always. I like an immersive experience. Motion blur, we'll leave that off. Should I auto set quality? Everything's on Epic already. DLSS performance? I don't think so. Balanced quality. I think quality. DLSS quality. Apply. Alright. Let's go. New game. Shimu, that's the name of the faction or the race. The Shimu. I think that the way the story goes, well, they're probably going to tell you, as you play, but I think they've been forced to leave their homeworld and they like crash land on this new planet. Alright, we have to wait for everything to draw in. What is this? I think there's lots of strange creatures in the game, too. And I'm still sick. So, pardon me for that. Reminds me of Rhizome, an old MMORPG, Saga of Rhizome. Characters wore masks. Like that.
Bakaru, Shuhu, Astu Kalalata. Chulaka, Bakaru.
Haluna, this may not be how we planned to arrive, but thank the spirits, we arrived at all. 56 treacherous nights at sea, and we're finally here. The island of our ancestors. Now, originally I thought this was like more of a sci-fi type of game, and I thought they came from outer space, but apparently they sailed to this island.
Aghasba, Olal, Gwalashak.
The rightful home of the Shimu people. Aghasba. It's so freeing to be off that riding ship, isn't it? Yes, thank the spirits.
Alosha Nara.
In our joy, we mustn't forget those we lost on the journey. We shall build a shrine to them once we've settled here in our homeland. Before we set out to find our former capital city of Midhaven, we must collect our wits and retrieve all we can from our crashed ship. Village Elder Koru told me that our tribe's amity crystal was left in the wreckage. It is not much practical use, but keeping our tribe's heritage alive is paramount.
Ashtulu Arpu Bakaru.
I need you to swim out to the wreckage and return our amity crystal to Koru, young one. I believe I can see the glint of it now, hanging off the broken mast of our ship. How to get up there?
Jal Tahu.
If you need more info, ask Koru. He's the oldest man on the beach.
Osho.
Now go, young one. I have faith in you. You in your journal. I'm guessing J? No. J is not my journal. Let's see if I can see what my controls are. Spacebar jump. Shift sprint. Focus or aim is right mouse. Primary interact is E. Crouch is C. Observe middle mouse button. Let's speak to Koru. He must be this old fellow. Yes, he is.
Barku.
Youngest. Great that you are conscious after our ship's terrible capsizing. You were knocked out there for some time. Some birds saw fit to peck at you. I shooed them away by throwing pebbles.
Lagu Giptao Aghasba.
What immense fortune to be back on our homeland, Aghasba.
Oh,
Though I cannot believe I lost sight of our tribe's amity crystal in the tumult. What's it look like? It's a circular pendant made of pure Jumenga horn. What is it exactly? An item of great historical significance to our Shimu tribe, and of immense personal significance to me. But now is not the time for me to bore you with a history lesson.
Dal Jor Noche Il Shimu.
Let's find the thing before we can... Let's find the thing before the tide washes it out to sea, youngest. It looks like I'm going swimming. and climbing. Let's pick up this curious mask. Is that how things in the environment are going to be signaled? Because I think you can gather and, craft. So you should be able to see things on the ground to pick up and harvest and so forth. And maybe this is just sort of a barren sandbar here. But anyway, I gotta climb aboard this boat, see how the swimming is. The water's kind of cool. Nice. Could I go under the water? Oh, nice freestyle stroke. Oh man, I like the animations. Really nice. So you can dive. Jump towards the surface to start climbing it. Yeah, I know about ASDW space. Gotta get up there. What am I doing wrong? A little bit of jank in the climbing. I see. I think I have to go here. You see to crouch and walk to avoid falling off edges. Am I floating in midair? Oh, I landed on the tip of it. That's a different mask than she just had on before. Oh, that's because I picked up another mask from the beach. That's the new one. I just back rolled off of that thing. Alright, it says you could dive. So how do you dive? That's the emote wheel or something? Space rises. X gets rid of your UI, your HUD. C. Very nice. Although it still does not beat EverQuest 2's underwater animation, underwater graphics, because it looks like she has goggles on. She sees very clearly under the water, right? She can see everything perfectly clear. Maybe she does have goggles through that mask she's wearing. Cannot zoom any further out than this. Hoi, young one, you've returned with our amity crystal. My largest gratitudes upon you. It glowed. The crystal, it glowed. Could it have been a ray of the sun, perhaps? Hey, Three Kingdoms. Yes, I just started the game just now. Like, literally a few minutes ago. As the Jabanga flies, our amity crystal shows signs of activity after all this time. Not since Jua has Shimu been born, who can harness the power of amity. I think it's cool that they speak their own language and like we get the translation. The great force of life that flows through all living things. Well, I'm glad I can help, because honestly, before I purchased the game, I had doubts because I read some reviews and I saw that there were some technical issues. But when I saw there was a day one patch, and then I saw that the reviews went from mostly negative to mixed, I began to have better, I felt better about it. So I went and I bought it because it's just inevitable that I'm going to buy these. These survival craft games are awesome. I love them. I'd like you to hold on to this crystal for now, youngest. Alert me to any further glowing or similar goings on. But this is not our focus at present. Our priority is to find the mighty Shimu, capital of Midhaven, and begin rebuilding our civilization on this land. It is coming out for PS5, I know that for sure, but I don't know if it's cross-platform yet. That's something I'd have to look up. Speak now to Haluna about how you can best help the Shimu get resettled on Aghasba. And keep a sneaky eye on that amethyst crystal. Should it feel bold enough to glow again, youngest, alert me. See something. I don't know if there are auto savings. Let me just quick save this. Where was Kaluna again? Where did I start? Over here.
Chulokal, Parkaru.
You've returned to our tribe's Amity crystal to Koru, have you? It glowed! Ah, the sun hit it at an interesting angle, did it? Sure, great, young one. No one believes me. It's good to appreciate the small things in life, but now let's focus on the task at hand, our tribe's survival. Our head architect, Ajit, needs an apprentice. I am assigning you to this position. Alright. Ajit went ahead to find an area to establish our first farming village. I shall mark this position on your map. Alright, cool, here's the map. Amani Island. Go forth, find him, and do whatever he asks of you, young one. Press tab to go to the map. Very good. Very good. There's... Wait. Okay, here we go. Tab opens the journal, the map, and all this stuff. I'm checking right now to see if it's cross-platform. It's weird. It says there's good news and bad news about it. While the game is only available on PlayStation 5 and PC, those gamers will no doubt want to work together on the system that works best for them. However, yeah, there's going to be cross-platform between the PC and the PlayStation 5, or so it says. But I don't know about the Xbox. So for you, it shouldn't be an issue, but if you're an Xbox owner, you may think twice. See, I haven't purchased yet my next-gen console, so there's another thing to sway me one direction or the other, because this Christmas season, once those things go on sale, I'm buying one of them, either the PS5 or the Xbox. I'm not sure which one. I think I have to go north. Where am I? I'm here. I think lending a hand is... Oh, this is a little confusing. Active quest, shipwrecked. That might be a quest I can go get, lending a hand. A family of snags has asked for my help. They seem peaceful, even kind. It's not like they're armed or anything. Might as well lend them a hand. This might be a quest I can go get. There's a portal up here. And Ajit is to the northeast. You have all the consoles? You're lucky. That's interesting because I was thinking because of the Game Pass, the Xbox would be a better fit because then I have... Well, the way it used to be on Xbox is you used to be able to buy an Xbox game and play it on both systems, but now, more recently, I haven't purchased an Xbox game since the last console, but like for instance, Sea of Thieves. I bought Sea of Thieves on Xbox, and then I was able to play it on my computer without having to buy it again. But there were some games that I actually had to buy twice, and then I started to get angry about that, so... Yeah, PlayStation 5, I hear, is also the better system from my friends that have it. You know, I'm not sure if that's objective or if that's correct, but that's what they tell me. And I always loved my PlayStations. I have had every PlayStation except for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, you see, I can't... There's nothing interactable here. Let me just go look for Ajit. I guess I have to go up this way. The PS5 Pro, I looked up and I saw some videos on it. Some people made some videos about it. This doesn't look like I can get that way. Maybe I climb? Yeah, I can climb. Nice. So the PlayStation Pro looks good. It was really expensive though. Shift sprints. You gotta hold it down. And then you have your stamina bar down there. Is it out? Is the PlayStation Pro out yet, or is it coming out? Comes out this, like, around the holiday season? Sounds like I'm getting lectured or scolded. I like their language. I heard in one of the I read a quick, like, review. I don't know which site I saw it on, but somebody said they didn't like the Sims, like, oh, look, here's something. Stone. They didn't like the Sims kind of talk, but it's not Sims kind of talk. When the Sims talk, they just make a little sound. Like, these people actually speak a language. They're actually saying sentences in different words. I like how the stuff you can gather is not so obvious across the map. You have to actually look around. Like, all there was that tiny little arrow above the stone. It keeps the game more immersive, at least for me. It doesn't... It feels less video gamey that way. Is that the beach? This must be the other side of the island. I didn't come up this way. I've got to get up there. And you know what? I keep forgetting this climbing. I might as well just climb straight up to him. Wait, the PlayStation Pro is exclusively 4K? Alright, I just got disconnected. Let's see if I pick up back where I left off. Probably not. Probably from the last time I saved. How high can I climb? I don't have a 4K monitor, so that's another investment I'd have to think about if I get the PlayStation Pro. It's always sold out. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I never got the next gen systems, because I couldn't get one. I couldn't find one, and then I just gave up. Wow, you can climb all the way up. That's pretty good. We got some floating rocks here. That's not good. I mean, minor when you compare it to the disconnect I just had. What's this? A stone boulder? I need a pickaxe. Are you able to post links in here? I don't know. I mean, you have to fix the chat so you could. I found him. Pretty cool character models. Good details on their face.
Huh? Pa? Impa hula Jewish jalapo hiluna jala lurstu? Puck, the cockjo. Jehu koko is shalapu. A stu katao in the pool. Good job.
I'm curious if they're actually speaking a language or they're just making up sounds for everything.
Nukork. Jehu Raljork. Luka Colonel Lakin Joel, Kolorjak Shanolu? Or now Jusha Jorlap Kolorjak Shanolu Agulor? Impal per la Juxa Learn Kutui? Luatash.
We're gonna build a civilization.
Jehu Impa Shalabu.
The console has a 2 terabyte starting right out of the console. That's good. I like a lot of space. Alright, he's giving me a farming village marker. I need you to go down there and find somewhere to establish our first farming village. A flat area with plenty of room for expansion. Culkin the builder will join you after you've picked a spot.
Akpo Rapi Shalapu.
Now off with you, and don't snap yourself in half trying to get down from here. Come to think of it, take this too. This is my spare parachute. Luna would be furious with me if I let you break your little neck, so you use this to get down.
Kuljurimpi Chastu.
Just as I'll be furious with you if you don't find a great spot for our farming village. Gliding through the skies of Aghasba with your parachute. Press spacebar while in the air to use your parachute and glide down slowly. I also read in that little review that the dialogue was cringe, but it hasn't been that bad. Cool. Thank you for that. Where exactly does it want me to do this? What is that? I'm thinking out here, right? I'm gonna go out here and do it. Alright, here goes nothing. Open inventory and place farming village. Well, I gotta get down there. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall to the ground. Let me save. All I have to do is press spacebar, right? Here goes nothing. Nice. A Shimu Dex entry. That's my journal. That's my encyclopedia of items, the Shimu Dex. I'll take all this stuff. Lots of stuff down here. What's that? Oh, there was something living in there. Found some seeds, fiber, a stick, some stones. Yeah, this is what I'm used to for survival games. I think a flat spot for farming would be better. So let's go down here and put a field somewhere right here in the valley, I think. Open inventory. And here's the marker. Farming village marker. Use. Cool. Could I... Q and E will spin it around. Let's go right up against this little hill. What happens if I go up on the hill? Yep, something's in the way. I'm terrible at planning. I played a game called, what was the game called with the Viking? She's like, you start off with a Viking and you have to build a village. Aghasba? I think it was called Aghasba. And it was fun, but I started over a few times because I kept on making mistakes and placing all my buildings in the village.
Gaudampa sta joke oke alstum gistu irnali plam palalik girnas to Shimu. Ost Kilkin Chuila Gumpa Fargakner.
Ah, big greetings. So nice to be on dry land, isn't it? Even if the land isn't as bountiful as we'd hoped. It's almost as if your mother promised you the world's most bountiful feast on your birthday, only to then present you with the world's feeblest grape. So, you're the new junior builder. Excellent. The farming village we're about to build represents a great step forward for our people. The first piece of our new civilization. A new hope for us, not dying. We need wood, thatch, and resin in order to begin construction. Could you collect some for us? You'll most certainly need a hatchet to collect the wood and resin. Here are some handy tool crafting recipes so you can build yourself a hatchet and whatever else you need. Oh, and one last thing. This island is barren. Where is all the plant life, young builder? Does it hide from us? For instance, I see no trees that produce resin, which we most assuredly need. You know Powell, right? The funny little guy who never stops talking about plants? Hiluna sent him out east to help get the ecosystem growing again. You should check on him to see how that's going.
Aghasba.
The most of luck to you out there, young builder. The most of luck. Combine multiple items to craft a new item in the craft menu. Alright, I'm going to build a hatchet. I think I have everything I need to build a hatchet. Yeah, Aghasba was not a popular game. It was a little janky. And to be honest, if you liked Valheim, Valheim is the better game. Although Valheim didn't have the community building, but it had a better building system. So you could just build like your own community just by building houses all over the place. The difference is in Aghasba, each building had like a guy that would man it, and then he would help you, so you didn't have to cut all the trees yourself. Like if you built a lumber shop or a lumber mill, the guy would go, like there would be a guy that would go out and chop wood and bring it back so that you wouldn't have to do that. And you had to do that in Aghasba because you had to chop so much damn wood. If you had to do it all yourself, you would just quit because the grind would be so crazy. Now, in this game, I heard that we're gonna have to build up the ecosystem. So, like, there's nothing green, like you just said. And I think that part of the game is not only building up the community, and, you know, building up the buildings and crafting stuff, but also bringing back the wildlife and the ecosystem, which is another thing I really liked about the game. I have to go talk to that person up there. Let me make my hatchet first. Here's my craft menu, and I can make a stone pickaxe, a hatchet, a shovel. Let's do the hatchet first. Quick craft. Let me do the regular craft first. Alright, that probably lets you build more than one. Do I have enough for this? I need 3 stones. That's a berry stump. Here's a stone. I need 3 stones. I don't want to get too close to those bug-looking things. Once I get the pickaxe, I'll be able to chop these big stones, I think. Someone on Steam just responded to my post and said the game is advertised as cross-platform, but you can't play with anyone. It's a single-player game, they said. Maybe they didn't get far in the game or something, I don't know. Well, I think maybe part of the issue is... I need a shovel for that. Is the required Epic Games logon, because I think that's what was required for multiplayer. So it gave me the option when I logged in to link my Steam account with my Epic Games account, and I just skipped that. But maybe that's something you have to do, and then connect through Epic Games multiplayer. Maybe it doesn't use like the Steam servers. I don't know. I tend to play these games solo, so it's not going to be a game breaker for me. But if I had a friend that I was going to play with, then it would definitely be an issue. I can't see that getting I can't see them looking past that, though. I think that they're going to have to fix that. I mean, being able to play multiplayer in these types of games is pretty important. This is for sprint. There's another stone. Alright, I could build another tool. Craft the stone pickaxe. Let's do quick craft. And now for a shovel, I need 2 fibers. Where are my survival meters? Like, how hungry am I? How thirsty am I? Is it that berry thing down there? This game seems cool so far, but yeah, a friend wanted me to play with him in this, and he doesn't have it yet either. Well, best of luck. I hope that that's going to be an issue that's fixed, if it's broken. What you can try to do is, if you have a friend that has the game, or if I would even help you out if you got the game and wanted to try connecting. And then if it doesn't work, you just refund it. You have like a couple hours to refund it. This is Powell. He's the farming expert.
Paguhogun ju shopustettle, Jorn. Opiala shakirl pakalaka noon put shasla hora. Shimu sholam shu hu. Baala la pulam shikirl ipaka laka luikolo. Ochopalu churokal shal. Hopun kurup chai in chari pastu kern. Galoch part of fark. Ochopashash kajal koruki patu Aghasba. Palos pixuju chupal starutik little tron.
You seem calmer in the face of this monumental task. He's freaking out. He wants me to plant that. I guess that's going to turn into the first tree. I've never been so excited. I feel like I'm going to implode. Please plant the seeds soon, friend. Hurry. Have you any questions about our mission? Yeah, I just need to make a shovel and plant it, but how? Just find a nice flat area, whip the seed out of your inventory, and pluck it into the ground. You could even plant it up on this hilltop. Any other questions for me? Yeah, I'm good. Then you're ready to plant the colossal seed, yes? Right? Please return to me when you've done so. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Alright, I have a quest. Again in the tab menu. To set a quest as the focused quest, select it and press F. Aghasba is composed of various biomes. Check the biome indicator to see which biome you're currently in. There's some water. Alright, I need to make a shovel, but I think I need some more fiber. One more fiber. The one thing I really liked about Aghasba is you had this feature where you can press a button, I think it was the space bar, and it kind of sent out a shockwave from where you were standing into the surrounding area in like a radius around you, and it would highlight things that you could interact with. I know that's kind of cheating, and that might break immersion, but it can save time, because I'm going to wind up running around looking for this one fiber. Well, it runs well on my system. The controls are smooth. The animations are really good. Another stick. There's plenty of sticks. I haven't seen combat yet. That's one thing I'd like to see. If the combat stinks, that's going to be something that would be a game breaker for me. And the combat in Aghasba was not great. Probably another reason why I stopped playing that. It's labeled as an action RPG. Well, those things don't seem to be aggressive. They run around a lot, but I don't think it's going to attack me. I think you're going to be fine. Need a shovel for spindle root. Yeah, I have a 2080 Super in my old computer, and oh, that thing scared me. Those things you hear in the bushes. When you harvest the bushes, they pop out. The 2080 Super still runs most of my games, except for the really, really like, you know, if I wanted to play, if I wanted to play like, you know, what's that game? That remake of that survival game. There were only like 2 games I tried to run on my old computer that I couldn't with my 2080 Super. I want to make a shovel. What am I missing? I thought I picked up a fiber. I think I picked up berries instead of the fiber. Spindle root needs the shovel. I'm gonna get close to this thing and see what happens. Nothing. This is a fiber. No, that's thatch. Don't you get fiber from thatch? Yeah, here we go. Alright, I got my wait a minute. I think I just built a shovel. What's this? A tent. I need some hides for a tent. I guess I'll use my axe as a weapon. Because I guess that's how I'm going to get my hides. But now that I have a shovel, I can plant my tree. Where should I plant my tree? I guess maybe right out here. I don't want the tree to get in the way of other buildings, because I'm sure other buildings are going to be put right around here. So maybe put the tree up on this little ridge. Put it right here. Here's the king tree seed. Colossal seed that can grow into a king colossal tree and creates a temperate ecosystem. Can only be planted in the temperate biome. Use. This is too close to the farming tower. I don't know, maybe I didn't need the shovel for this. Okay, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you. Maybe I just have to retry. Still says it's too close. Let's retry this. Nope, still too close. Alright, you know what? I'm going to climb up to him and do it up there. Not enough space to fully grow here. I see. Those are meters. That's how many meters it has to be away. This is so far away and out of sight from everything. I don't want to put it back here. I want to put it where I can see it. How about, see, I'll go up that way. This is the village of Guy. Ah, she's tired. Something's in the way. Here we go. Wow, it's really picky about where you put in this tree. I'm putting it right here.
Jual Sholal, Jilanjor, Pakalak Luhu, Hom. On Rukimp Alpol, Alorpo Jigor Nupanual, Chuparn Husty, Komchu Pakalak Luhu, a close to Akochu. Pa, Akogal Justia. Gatchagak Kochu. Empad Shakal Alashun Al Short Skipu.
Olak chiras tu pakalak luhu. Yom no chakla lipta wahub justora lor akjastia.
Allo. Empaku Stopku. Nonugu Jorta Olkirnikio.
Rastop kulchu jastir ihuru. Vaknalam jalkan. Jalapa kushi.
Jol Justia. Nal Stornalu. Humalki Gork. General Jorkala.
Things like Batman.
Ampagu Orhil Justia. Ahur Ultra. Kanak Shawal. Stal Ranku Alshol. Jalals tu alu jost. Juals to kunla pulam. Paskir lun la jor. Jualas tu empa. Ilax tu ralot pakalak luhu ka. Stinku pak chawal kan kochu.
That's not the voice I expected out of this little green guy. The sprite. If you can set aside your natural human incompetence and urge to destroy for around 12 seconds, I believe we've an opportunity to collaborate and get this colossal tree growing. You see, a colossal tree will only grow if it can sense the ecosystem around it is thriving. So here's what I'd like you to do. Take the seeds currently growing atop the tree and plant them in this immediate vicinity.
Jol Jill O'Roon each.
I also need you to feed some of the animals that have been attracted by the colossal tree's growth. If you take an edible item from your inventory, such as a berry, and throw it towards a nearby animal, it may be apt to consume it should it feel so inclined.
Al Jakan Rugo Justia.
Can you handle these two most elementary tasks, malodorous human? They think humans smell. Yeah, I could do that.
Stimku Patao.
Say, what is that turquoise glow emanating from your rear carriage?
Oh.
It's my rear carriage. Ah, the Jubanga flies. Do you human possess the vaunted power of amity? I thought but one human in a generation could harness such force. You know what amity is, most certainly. Not really. Amity, the harmonious force that flows through all living things. It is in you, it is in I, it is in every plant and creature on Aghasba. Even in every human, as hard as that is to believe. With this crystal, you can collect and store pure amity. You will gain it every time you create or improve life on this island. Naturally, by that token, you shall lose amity if you ever take life from the island. That's not a good sentence. This is good, putrid human. This shall be instrumental in helping us grow the colossal tree. But for now, I beseech you to plant those seeds and feed those animals, then promptly return. Alright, King Tree, level 2. Upgrade requirements. I have to feed 3 creatures in the ecosystem. I have to plant 5 seeds in the ecosystem. Fully grown plants in the ecosystem, 8 out of 12. Alright. An ecosystem will form around each colossal tree that you plant. The proximity indicator will change to a berry when you're within one of your ecosystems. This ecosystem will be different depending on which biome you're in. Each type of ecosystem attracts unique creatures and plants. To grow your colossal tree even further, speak to Sprite, who will let you know what requirements must be met in the surrounding area to grow the tree. Look what I did. See my journal. Let me go talk to Powell, because I planted the seed. He wants me to talk to him. And then I'm going to continue with establishing the first village, because I kind of ignored them once I built that farm. There's Powell's up there. I see him. I just ate a raspberry. Or a berry. I still don't see where my hunger is. My hunger bar. I'll check this Shimu dex. No, this is not going to tell me anything about that. I have 14 common seeds in my inventory. By the spirits, it's magnificent. The first colossal tree our people have known since Karu's age. Not to mention the vegetation it will propagate, the animal life it will attract. Paralopes, Juver, perhaps even one day a Jubanga? This tree shall be the center of a thriving ecosystem. I'm so excited I'm shivering. Look at me, friend. Aren't you just shivering with excitement? Yeah. You don't appear to be shivering. You must be shivering on the inside. So did anything interesting happen when you planted the seed? A large fuzzy god? What? You met the forest god in all his hairy splendor? And a small green fellow? That must have been the forest sprite. By the spirits, what fascinations. They must be overjoyed that the Shimu have returned, are they not? No. Oh, they do not rejoice upon our return, really? Perhaps we just need to show that we appreciate them and all they do for us. Here, take my extra Shimu scope. It's a great way to observe and appreciate the natural world. By observing the life around us, we can learn which biomes certain plants grow in, as well as what food each animal likes to eat. Try observing 3 different animals to start, friend. You'll be astounded at what you can observe through that thing. The Shimu scope is the middle mouse button. When you observe a creature, it's added to the Shimu Dex. Check the entry to see what they like to eat and what resources they're likely to drop when hunted. Dropping or throwing food can attract nearby creatures to feed on. Different creatures are attracted to different food. Let's test it out. Perhaps I'm too far away from everything up here. Alright, I said I was going to go help them down at the farm. That's what I'm going to do. Whoa! I almost forgot to activate my parachute. Let's see if there's anything down here. Oh, I guess I'll just eat a berry. Build post. I need wood and resin. How am I going to get resin? Complete orders by turning in all the required items. Press H to see where you can acquire the items. Active fill orders can be tracked in the fill orders menu. Alright. I'm going to press H on this. Resin is usually acquired from trees in most ecosystems. Alright, well I did plant that tree up there. I'm going to head out to that tree. Well, there's a tree here that was already in this barren area. I wonder if I could chop that. I kind of don't want to chop the new trees because the big fuzzy god might get mad at me. How do I get my axe in my hand? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. It's attacking. And I'm eating a berry. I need my hatchet. Equip. Where's my health? Yeah, no, this can't be harvested. Oh, wait, you press E. Nice. You have to press E every time. That's unfortunate. I hear my heart beating. Something's wrong. Where is my health? There's my health. Maybe another berry will help? Yeah, it recovers minor health. I'm out of berries now, though. Alright, so these original trees that were in the barren part, you can take wood from these. I mean, it's kind of fun to press buttons and stuff, but they should fix that so that a single E press should be able to harvest a tree. I forget if Enshrouded is like that or not. Does Enshrouded have that where you have to keep on pressing the button to chop a tree, or does it just chop at it? I'm going to collect all this wood because I'm sure I'm going to need more wood to build other things. Things are already starting to grow. I wonder if it keeps going over time, like if this will still expand, or once I planted that tree, if the ecosystem was kind of established right there and then. That's the tree. Whoa. No, no, no. Is there a, I died. Is there a lock? I wonder if there's like a target lock. what happens when you die. Did I get resin? Nah. You know what? The resin has to be from a tree in an ecosystem. The resin's not going to be able... I'm not going to be able to harvest it from the dead trees. So let's go up here. I'm at half health. So you respawn back in with half health. I don't know if there are any other penalties. It's hard to do. It's a cutout. Let me check it out. A cutout lives in temperate habitat, provides bone, hide, raw meat, and elastic fin. All right. I read on the Steam page that this is a creature collector game. I'm not sure if it's got that same kind of mechanic as the what's that other game, the game that came out that kind of ripped off Pokemon?
La Shula Justice.
Large greetings, Acrid Human. How is improving the ecosystem around the colossal tree coming along? Yeah, I haven't done any of that. Still working on it, eh? Anything I can help you with, then? I'm good.
A cutout.
A shining day too, then. Unfortunately, I have to chop a tree. Sorry. I wonder if that's that god that I hear. That's something ominous is coming from over that mountain. What would be here? That's a berry stump. Here's the slim tree I just... Okay, so you can get resin from the slim tree. Let's see if I got the resin. Not yet. I wonder if these grow back. Wood. Yeah, I got a resin. Let's go. I'm curious to see what that is. Let's check it out. Oh, okay, that's not good. I'm almost dead. When I'm at full health, I'm gonna come back and kill that thing. I don't think I got that one yet. Gotta get closer. Oh, come on. That thing is too hard to get. It's a theater. That's kind of cool. Gotta find some berries or something. Oh no. Or that. Is that the same thing I'm chasing around, trying to identify? Well, thanks for the shortcut, anyway. Alright, let's turn them in. Farming Tower Tier 1.
Itra stamp galam kinosh. Jigo yukolim store la pou. La jour polo akaku.
Olal stal kwaluchak.
Alark patu. Ikampa.
Heluna. Edu la push mpa. Shashu. Jara la jushamu.
Jitu impa hajit. Stimple pamaro chastaro.
Akpalu. Gap kakna. Gap imp. Jumpas tu or root bumps tu.
Ju umpargaro. Katawil jo. Pula jigu bal kirna. Ar el joal stika u kirn juhu. La rapur. Juhu gu konku paprakala ju storkir. Stjorkin juhu pok chorn ju pulninok. Tarnast ak al shimu. Stal kul juhu sta rubulum. Mpa kapul. Konku husha. Letapalo. Ushastalam chala umla jol buker.
Thank you for the follow, Three Kingdoms. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So I'm not sure now if this was the original land that these people lived on and they came back to it. It seems like it. I thought they were trying to find a new land after theirs got destroyed. Before you go off to search for the Luturo Bridge, young one, there are two urgent matters I must ask your help with. First, these lands are treacherous and crawling with Withered. Oh, I think the Withered destroyed their land. Speak to Hoa, our combat expert, about how to defend yourself. Yeah. Second, the Shimu are in desperate need of food. Work with Ajit to build our first farm here. Is all clear? The bridge. Our plan was to land on mainland Aghasba, but the tsunami wave caused us to crash land on the smaller Amani island. The ancient maps show there is a Luturo bridge connecting the two, but we have urgent tasks to attend to first, young one. Any further questions? My faith as ever is in you, young one. Alright, build a village tower to establish a village around it for the Shimu to settle. The proximity indicator will change to a symbol whenever you're within a village. Different biomes can establish different types of village. Each village type will have its own unique structures that can be built there. That's cool. Very cool. Are these berries? Because I need berries. Perfect. Was this stuff here before? I think that the ecosystem is growing slowly. Where did I plant that tree? I planted the tree up that way. I can't remember if this all got green right away. It would be cool if it just grows like a little at a time. Oh, I have a shovel. Hold on. I want to know how I could... There must be a way to set these. How do I set this? There must be a way to, like, get... Alright. I don't know how to do it, but... Controls... It doesn't tell you. Like, I don't want to have to go into my inventory and select a shovel and press equip every time. I should have a quick menu to do that. Or a hotkey to do that. You make grits with salmon and shrimp? Oh man. I want that. I love a grit. The closest I get to grits is farina. Usually on the weekends I make a nice big hot bowl of farina. Oh no! I'm hitting it with the shovel. I'm almost dead. Let's eat some berries. The items wear down. Link. Ah, here we go. So you could link these things. I'll link that to this one. Link my shovel. I'm surprised the game doesn't tell you that, but I figured it out. I'm a gamer. Shoot. I'm not close enough. These things are impossible to get. It seems like it's stuck, so I may be able to get it. I'm too far away still? Come on. Ah. I've already lost track what I need to do. Talk to Ajit, find Hoa the hunting expert, and complete the ecosystem requirements. What were they again? I have to talk to the sprite to see them. I forgot what they were. I should link the berries. So now if I press R, I can just quick do it. Oh, I quick get it in my hand anyway. Alright, let me check my map. There's a Jeet, and there's where the bridge is. Thought I had to do something else here. Like build a village? Yeah. This is a portal. What's this? Is this a job board? Village board. The village board is currently empty. Let's see what this portal is all about. It's a portal. Dada needs to research it more before we can use it. Alright. This looks like a storage chest. It certainly is. Here's Ajit.
Aljan Mapapa Torek, Ishalafu?
What was Haluna talking to you about at her desk, little apprentice? Spill the beans. Were you talking about me? Yep, all about Ajit.
Called you Rippy just
Ah, I knew it. I need to be looped in on these important meetings, little apprentice. Do you see this here? Do you know what that is? A coin? This is no mere coin, my apprentice. This is my family crest. Do you have any idea what that means?
Ogu Gakim Jork.
It means my family was important enough to get its own crest. Important family? If you must know, I was but a baby when the great Withered eruption and exodus happened.
Jimper Jork.
My parents did not survive the journey to Leora, so I know not exactly what they did to earn such a beautiful crest.
Pak Paru Ak Aghasba.
But I know this is my crest, and this is my beautiful, and only a family of great importance would receive a crest of such beauty.
Walachak Nimpla Guajet.
Now, little did you know I made sure to remain in earshot of your little powwow with Hiluna, so I know we are to now build a farm to feed our people. Before I trust you anywhere near a structure as complex as that, Let's teach you some basics.
Juhu impa, Ishel.
Let's start with the construction table, a most essential tool for architects such as myself. Build one from your crafting menu, then place it from your inventory. From your construction table, you can build all manner of smaller buildings and decorative structures. Let's make one now. Create a basic hut using the construction table and return to Ajit post-haste. Alright, I will do that right now. Craft and place a construction table. What do I need? 3 flint, 2 hides. Where do I find flint? Commonly acquired from boulders. And hides, I'm guessing I have to kill those little, like, rabbit things. Is it getting dark? That would be cool if there were day-night cycles. That would be even cooler if there was weather. It is definitely getting dark. Who are these folks? Oh, they're traders. Everyone's hustling to and fro, bustling this way and that. It's exhausting. Have you seen any of this stuff I need? Everyone's hustling. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Gold dust. What I need that for? That's alright, I'm getting dizzy watching everyone hustle and bustle about. I might head back to my little village soon. I'm looking for boulders. I think there were boulders up this way. What's that up there? You can't chop the walls, which is a shame. These are not boulders. What's this? A pollination pod. What does this do? Rough in the edges, adapted to warm soil. Acquired from temperate shrubs, can be planted in an ecosystem. This is the temperate seed. Okay. And the strange seed. So what do I do? Let's use it. Well, I just did. I don't get it. Tooltips. Oh, I see. I can convert a temperate seed to this, which is a common seed? I'm doing it once. What I do? What do I have now? What is this? Ah, this is a temperate seed. So what was this? This was a common seed. A barren seed hoping to bloom, acquired from temperate shrubs. You can use this to plant. So this is a common seed, this is a temperate seed. I'll make a few more of them, I guess. Oh, it's a one-shot. Oh well. Alright, still looking for a boulder. There are so many rocks around, yet there are no boulders. You know what? There were boulders over by Powell. the lights at the village. That's cool. I forgot I could do this. Does she not eat it while she's running? Who's this? It's a townfolk. Alright, here's a boulder. I need a target lock. Man, these things are hard to kill. Maybe I should speak to that combat guy first. Hoa!
Ah, Korichim Kachil!
What a gift to be off that putrid ship. I couldn't practice my swordsmanship without cracking 12 Shimu in the head. So, how can I help you, little warrior? Make me a fighter.
Tulorkal, Tiwakolku,
Haluna wants me to teach you the art of murderous combat, does she?
Ra Aljik,
Gladly.
Kaligun!
And with gusto. But before I can teach you to properly maim, behead, clobber, and gut the fine creatures around us, little warrior, you should get to know the creatures you're about to come to blows with.
Chorikim, Kitao Patorik.
Return to me after you've observed 3 creatures, for we must know what we're killing before we kill it. This is a pain because they run around so fast. Come on. I'm just doing it. I know I'm going to die, so let me see if I can do this while it's attacking me. Good. That's one way to do it. That's a withered. Here. A withered Razi. Let me have a boulder, please. Boulders? Any boulders around here? Here's one. There've got to be more boulders around. Gotta give her time to eat it. The animation's canceling. Oh, she just puts it in her hand. I forgot. You have to press the left mouse button to eat it.
La shula justia.
Fully grown plants in the ecosystem are 8 out of 12. Creatures fed. I forgot I have to throw food at them. Temperate seeds planted. I haven't done any of that.
A cutout. Or
How do I grow more plants? Stay still. Wait, did I get this one yet? No, that's a beetle pup. I'm gonna have to kill one of these guys for hides. My goodness. Might need a bow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a bow for them. Finding boulders stinks. How do I throw the berry at it? Here we go. Just gonna eat it. It just made 2 new ones. Oh no, it didn't. Yes, it did. Oh, it didn't make new ones. It took a dump. Alright. This is where I saw that other boulder, so I figured maybe it would respawn by now, but I guess not. It could be that I'm just walking past boulders. That's a bush.